TheloniusCJones.com, real estate investor, developer, solutionist. Today I'm talking about why I invest in the ghetto. Why I invest in the ghetto. Okay, 3 reasons why I invest in the ghetto and how they may help you out in your business and why you may want to invest in the ghetto. Or maybe just help you to understand investing in the ghetto, in the hood, the inner city, whatever you want to call it. To me, it ain't offensive. I grew up in the hood, so it ain't offensive. So a little bit more about myself. I'm a real estate investor. I've been doing this since 2009. I own and manage a portfolio of single-family homes in Southwest Atlanta, homes and apartments, which people call the hood, the neighborhood that they're in. So I have extensive, experience in this. Been doing it for 7 years. I wrote a book about my experience as a landlord to help landlords decrease their headaches and increase cash flow, landlordblueprint.com. So check that out. So why invest in the hood? Number one, I understand it. I grew up in it. And then my grandmother lived in the projects. She just moved out the projects after over 40 years this year. So even when I left my hood, I was going to the projects in New York. So it was like, I was always in the hood, so I understood it. It's just a part of me. You know what I mean? So, of course, for me, I wouldn't obviously know how to invest and operate in that environment more. So that's number one. I understand it. I grew up in it. I've embraced it. That's just a part of me, the hood, the ghetto. Some people don't like the edge on me. Oh well, but sometimes that's what it takes to survive in that environment. I'm working on cutting it down a little bit though. So that's number one. I understand it. So number two, the flow. Well, let me go back to number one real quick. I think that's why a lot of people are very judgmental with the hood and investing in the hood and the ghetto and all that and whatever. They don't understand it. So if you don't understand something, you're gonna unjudge it. You know what I mean? It's kind of simple. So that's why I don't judge it. That's why I embrace it because it's me. I understand it. We are one. Woosah. Number two, the flow. I understand the flow. I understand the flow to get the dough in the ghetto. Okay? I understand the flow to get the dough in the ghetto. What do I mean by that? In the last 3 years, I purchased several properties. We've purchased several properties, the investment group I'm with. And we have a portfolio, like I said. And I understand the flow, man. See, the ghetto can't stay the ghetto. The hood can't stay the hood forever. The trap can't stay the trap forever. It's just the hoods are usually in inner city locations where someone has to come in and revitalize it. This is just how it goes. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, whatever. This is how it is. So you got to figure out the flow of it. So I understand the flow. See, I knew the property value of the properties we were buying were going to go up. You see what I'm saying? So we were recently, just in the last 69 days, have liquidated properties that we've made 10 to 15% net return, cash on cash return for 3 years and sold them for 30% of what we bought them for and renovated. You know what I mean? So the money we had total in it, we sold it for 30 to 40 or even some of them 50% more than what we have on in them. If you want to know more about one of the properties, I wrote an ebook about it, TheloniusCJones.com. Sign up for the mailing list. Bam, you'll receive it instantly. That property I bought for 65 grand and sold for over double of what I bought it. Okay? So check that out. TheloniusCJones.com. 2, community. I want to help the community. And I'm trying to embrace the community. You see what I'm saying? So that's just something I want to do. Like, I hire a lot of young kids to maybe do the landscaping, to help me do the demo. You know what I mean? Whatever I can do. Is some kids in this neighborhood, or not even kids, men now, because we've been through years together now. Dude, they didn't have kids. They've been working with me for years. So it's part of the community. They look out for the house. Hey, man, I had it looked like somebody was messing with the house or something over there or whatever. Hey, check it out, you know what I mean, when you got time, you know what I mean? So people looking out, or they call me, hey man, I seen something over here, man. So it's just that community. It's that sense of community, trying to help people out and that back and forth. So those are the 3 reasons why I invest in the hood. Number one, I understand it. I know it. Not to say I'm not going to branch out to other areas. I will. You know, I will. It's just the way life goes. But I understand it. I embrace it. It is part of me. The flow. I understand the flow. I understand the flow of how to get dough in the ghetto. Like I said. Okay, I just like the way that sounds. So I understand the flow because it's forever changing. You know what I mean? So you got to understand the cycles of the ghetto. Number 3, the community. I love the community because I understand it. And I just want to help people out, give people opportunity. When I drive by, I want to chuck the deuce, honk the horn at you. Because we cool, we work together, we all got money together. It's all a full circle. So TheloniusCJones.com. If you want an ebook on all this, go to my website. It's in the description below. TheloniusCJones.com. Sign up for the mailing list. Check out LandlordBlueprint.com. Holla at me. Leave your comments. I want to help you. Let me know how I can help you.